The passenger vehicle is a public place.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody is supposed to have smoke in a passenger vehicle. In a bus or
well,
in a
never
car.
say passenger vehicle, you know, it just say while being in charge of a vehicle on the road. So any vehicle, so even if you in a
private
everybody
vehicle, they are not.
Yeah, even in your private vehicle, you are go along and
you're not supposed to smoke?
No.
Eh?
No. It says
you can't smoke
while driving or attempting to drive or while being in charge of a vehicle.
You're not supposed to smoke.
No smoking of ganja.
Ganja.
$10,000.
Hey, I want to listen to what we are saying, all them taxi man and roller coaster man and all them bike man and everybody. I want you to listen carefully, you know, because it's going to affect you. Eventually. Okay, so here we go now. Yield and abet. No driver's license or permit. $15,000 them going to charge you. Operating motor vehicle contrary to the terms of insurance coverage while acting as a driving instructor. $30,000. Body protruding. You know what body protruding means? Say, all of you must in the bus, in the car. No guy enough to depend to swing off and a swing on. For jump off, for block road, for carry people across the road, for put them in a bus. Them say, body protruding. $5,000. Breach of special permit. $30,000. Careless driving causing collision. $25,000. Make a read that again, you know. Careless driving causing a lick up accident. $25,000. Careless driving where no collision occurs. $11,000. Carrying dangerous goods without the transport emergency cards and manifest, or not producing emergency cards and manifest upon being requested by a constable or other authorized person. $175,000. Carrying passengers on motorcycle on any part other than the sidecar. $5,000. Carrying person otherwise than by sitting astride on motorcycle. $5,000. Causing motorcycle to be driven on one wheel. We don't see people for that. Carrying person, carrying passenger, carrying person otherwise not by sitting. No, no, that's something. Causing motorcycle to be driven on one wheel only. $5,000. Mr. Brother did that yesterday. We bully pa car come up and down. And him decide to go drive the car on one wheel. I don't know what that's good for. Child without child restraint system in motor vehicle. $5,000. Come again. Child without child restraint. That means you have to have a buckle, you have to buckle up the youth, or you have to put him in a what a serious thing. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Crossing from a minor road to major road so as to obstruct traffic. $8,000. Crossing road so as to obstruct traffic. $9,000. No, disobeying traffic light or stop sign. Drawing more than prescribed numbers of trailers. Okay, that's a big boy thing, yes or no. Drawing more than prescribed number of trailers. $12,000. Driver accompanying learner driver having excess alcohol. What is? Having excess alcohol. Then much get charged for that, man. $12,000. Driver failing to cause passenger to wear seat belt. Right, the man look money hard. $2,000. All right, driver failing to cause passenger to wear seat belt. $2,000. Driver not ensuring pillion wears helmet. No, that them can't make enough money off of that. Because not even the man who ride the bike I wear helmet more than so. Trust me. So them supposed to can't make no money off of that. I mean, till I tell them, say, them should look on the idea of banning male pillion riders. I know it sounds extreme, but they should only allow children and women on the back of these bikes, because the pillion rider is the man them where I kill the people. Most of the time is a man ride up on a bike and shot somebody and gone. Even in the car, just follow you. When you reach at the stoplight, boom, fire shot in the car and gone. So maybe that is something should I look at into, but that don't have nothing to do with that. So. All right. Driving, failing to cause passenger to wear seatbelt, yes. Driver not ensuring pillion wear helmet, right. Driver overtaking without a clear view. What is a clear view? You mean the too near to the next car, you just come out, driver overtake him without a clear view, okay.
Without seeing the road clearly.
But all you know say that see clearly.
Meaning, say, you're not supposed to be a come around a corner or overtake around a corner or bend or something like that. You're supposed to see the road ahead of you clearly.
Yeah.
Say, like a straight road.
Yeah.
You have the space for
like them taxi man.
Yeah.
We have fight against taxi man, them guilty all them think they're regular. Anyway, $10,000 to cost you. Driving a non-emergency vehicle over Jamaica Fire Brigade hose laid on the road. For the all right, because if you drive a non-emergency vehicle over a fire brigade hose laid on the road for the use of a fire without consent of a constable or other person controlling traffic or superintendent or other officer of the JFB, it's going to cost you $5,000. In other words, if you see a fire brigade and you see the hole around across the road, you must stop until you get permission. Even if you go over it, or they're going to move it, make you pass. If you drive over it without permission, it's going to cost you $5,000. You know what I know? Driving backwards unnecessarily. No, I see a video. I don't know if you see
the man there in a sentence, be.
I tell you, man.
This taxi driver
the man
ever.
drive a taxi back.
Yeah, man.
Corner, circle, everything.
Yes, man.
If I tell you, I know moon lock him up. Driving backwards unnecessarily. Who do these things though? Who drive backward unnecessarily? I mean, that's like $3,000. Why you don't want to drive backward unnecessarily? Unless you don't have no front gear, no gear, or reverse you have. Driving close, well, this is not a problem, so no, we may agree with. Driving closer than 50 meters behind an emergency vehicle, or driving and stopping within 100 meters of where an emergency vehicle stopped. And not only that, a whole heap of the accident caused by a man a drive behind you, and him they too near, and there's some emergency in front of you, that man drive brakes, and you drive brakes, and him have got lick up in your car. You're supposed to see the man wheel, the back wheel. When you drive, you're supposed to see the man back wheel, full back wheel.
Fully on the ground.
Yeah, it must be fully there. If you're not seeing they're too near.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not seeing they're too near. All right. Driving defective motor vehicle. Well, everybody will get $10,000 for that. Because most of the vehicles on the road defective. And this is not going to make enough money. Driving from a place that is not a road onto a road so as to obstruct traffic. All right, driving from a place that is not a road onto a road so as to obstruct traffic. All right, when some people like taxi man don't know, them drive on the side, if not actual cement sidewalk, no there, and a dirt over that side, and you know for go over there, them drive past you. You just see a car past you like an ordinary road. I don't understand why them do that. You're in a traffic, and you there, obey the law. I just see a taxi man, no gloves, by your left. And that dirty man drive pan.
Yeah, man, I get frightened by that many times.
Holy part time, man. Yeah, man. I'm just one of them madman and rasta. And I want to tell you, you go and I will check, and just slightly go over to your left, and can cause an accident right there.
Yes, man.
Yeah. All right. Driving instructor holding or using electronic communication device while providing instructions. $10,000. Yes, and that is how much of them now. 26 gone. How much time we have that? So now? 3 minutes before the other ad. Okay. Failing to inform police of route where radioactive infectious is what it is.
Oh, no, man, you're gone too far, man. 28 you reach now. You're just the 27.
The 27, but I saw me have it up on the paper, you know.
Okay.
I saw me have it on the paper, yeah, then. If I see I go on my paper, yeah.
Yeah, you're just the driving instructor holding or using electronic communication device while providing
the next page me have is failing to inform police of route where radioactive or infectious foods will be transported at least 5 days before transportation. Or am I going to say you never do that? I don't know that. Or am I going to say that? Anyway, at 25 pounds I talk at you.
You would have to have a permit.
Okay, them give a permit to tell you say that. Okay, all right. Failing to keep left or near side of the road when being overtaken. It's that madness that, because you in a line, and you go on. And a man decide to overtake you, and you decide that you're in a line and you now move. So we must do that, You must charge you. You must keep near to the near side of the road. I watch out. Them things that happen, You see, them things come like some little joke business, because Me don't say, oh, me I drive and me the on the left side of the road and a man decided to go overtake me and we must go over more left to make him pass me.
No, I guess that ain't the case, Muta, where if a man a try overtake you and then you go try speed up for prevent him from overtake you.
Yeah.
It couldn't be no other way.
No, it better not be the other way. It better not be the other way, right? Because you have some man where him feel say him try to make you go over so much that you depend on the sidewalk. Failing to leave a protective device. Okay? $5,000. Failing to obey constable command. $5,000. Failing to observe silent. You know. Which part of Jamaica they still have silent zone? First I used to silent zone in your school and all them something there. A long time I don't say a sign mark silent zone or hospital and all the way. Anyway. Them say it will cost you $5,000 if you come down the road with your bike come like a plane. And I make whole heap of noise. Failing to observe stop for crossing when required by a school crossing warden. And that is a $12,000 for that. And why I tell you, in a Stony Hill there, because the person who, the warden who across the youth, them that's so near to which part the bus them stop. Them have no respect for the sign. No respect. Because the woman will stand on the road and I tell people them I hear them a cut that because them a rush one another to see who can pick up the most passenger at the stop. Them behave like them want to say, hey woman, come out of the road. At $12,000 for that you know driver. I tell you that $12,000. If you don't see the sign, and you know they are going like you want to squeeze in between the woman and the pedestrian them. You know the problem we find with them thing there, you know, like how I come along long lane there from Red Gallery. Some bus a park, coaster bus a pass and a zoop down the road and taxi. I mean never see a police stop none of them down there, so you think like I mean I say, you know, say, I'm gonna try it, and then I say, you know, say, push on dog have the same luck. Because them get away with it, you know, but me go around now and go out of the line and you don't see her behind me. I say, ratted. Oh, them man they do it fast, them no care. Them no care. Them see the line of traffic and them I say, oh, I have to reach a man a park first, you know, because a man, you know, whole heap of people there they go to work. Them just come out of the line, I don't see them and shoot on the road like them up on the highway. A terrible thing.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.
Anyway, we could continue. Failing to place motor vehicle not in motion as indicated by constable or by notice issued by the authority. Failing to place motor vehicle not in motion as indicated by constable or by notice issued by the authority. $5,000 if you not do that. Failing to place motor vehicle when not in motion in a safe position. $5,000 for that. Failing to produce driver's license permit at constable's request. $2,000 for that. So, we don't want to pay them $2,000. They won't get a ticket. Hey, Mr. Policeman, I'm going to beard. Policeman, I'm going to beard now. Trust me. I'm going to beard, you know. Trust me, man. They're going to bleach out them skin now. Failing to prominently display license or certified copy at driving school. $10,000. Failing to remain stationary when stopped by school crossing warden. Then that was not this already. All right. $12,000. Failing to stop to observe position of a pedestrian crossing. Failing to stop or observe provisions of a pedestrian crossing. $10,000. Failing to use emergency warning sign. $5,000. Failing to yield right of way at pedestrian crossing. Yeah, all that too. Them not no pedestrian side. Them driver every year to come up on the taxi about them say the rasta, but them man they no easy. Yes. Failing to yield right of way at pedestrian crossing. $10,000. Failing to yield right of way to emergency vehicles. $25,000. Okay, failing or using lamp fitted in contravention of the regulations. Remember that one there, Shane?
Fitting or using lamp fitted in contravention of the regulations. In other words, you put on one light or one lamp on your
another light.
We're not supposed to depend on it, yes.
$10,000, yeah, them do that too. Because some man can look like worlds, you know. If you ever say underneath the car, man, like worlds underneath it, red, blue light and all them. Like it's a world, man running them car. All right. All right. Fraudulent use of registration plate or decal. Okay. People do that?
Yeah, man, like, you know, you go up on a move, then you put on some fraud license plate.
Yeah. I rob somebody too.
Yeah, man. You just switch on some license plate.
Leaving motor vehicle unattended without stopping engine. $3,000. When we see what a little youth run on the road there, when the truck, it never parked, but the man each a stick between the gas pedal there. And the car and the truck reverse, the garbage truck reverse and crush the youth. It costs them charging for manslaughter too. Leaving, abandoning motor vehicle and road causing obstruction. $5,000. License this not affixed. $5,000. More person and motorcycle. You want to go Westmoreland for that?
Westmoreland people them now go complain about this.
Westmoreland
because
taxi.
Westmoreland use motorcycle as taxi and sometimes you see 3-4 people on a bike.
Hey, you are going to Nigeria, you talk about 4 people. You are going to Nigeria, go see taxi, bike taxi. Like this kind of fix. More person and motorcycle, $5,000. No brake light. Oh, nobody have brake light again. $5,000. No headlamp. $5,000. No helmet. $8,000. All that now. Most of the time you go down, I don't see the man them who go down a Sony land, long in Havana helmet. How them don't get caught, Rasta? Up and down, you see man a bob and weave through traffic. No motor vehicle insurance. $20,000. Right. No park light. $5,000. No rear registration plate light. Eh? People have that panic car still. No rear registration plate light. $5,000. No reflectors. $5,000. No seat belt in motor vehicle. $5,000. No valid certificate of fitness. $15,000. No warning devices. $5,000. Where's our warning device? So?
Like your horn or so.
Man, I drive, man, I ride without horn, that's that. I'm mad people them there. Them bike man don't need no horn, you know. Them just press the gas like you have to come out of the way. Not parked with near side close to the left as possible when not in motion. Not parked with near side close to the left as possible when not in motion. Hey, that unfair. That one them I don't know what that one the rest of. $5,000. Not producing transport emergency cards and manifests upon being requested to by a constable or other authorized person. $175,000. Me could read it again. Not producing transport emergency cards and manifests upon being requested to by a constable or other authorized person. $175,000. Obscure license disc. $5,000. Obscure registration plate. $5,000. Obstructing traffic. $5,000. Operating a driving school without being licensed. $1,000. Operating a motor vehicle on a road where any goods carried.
Motorcycle.
Operating a motorcycle on a road where any goods carried thereon exceeds prescribed projection. Okay? That are like the man who carry some lumber and thing and it stretch gone out of them car and all them something there. But I see some man do them something that I wonder what them deal with. I don't drive near them, you know. Especially when them have them steel in the car there. I say, them a go up, they suppose it slide out. I've certain driving school without being alright. Operating a motorcycle on a road where any goods carried hereon exceeds prescribed projection. That's a dangerous one, trust me. $10,000. Operating a motor vehicle that requires a special permit without obtaining such special permit. $50,000. Operating motor vehicle contrary to terms and conditions of license. $10,000. Whole tax man and have no PPV license. Operating motor vehicle contrary to terms of license issued to dealer. $10,000. Operating motor vehicle contrary to the terms of insurance coverage while acting as a driving instructor. $30,000. All right. We reach halfway yet, you know. Well, I read all of them, you know. You could have deal with read all of them. Operating motor vehicle fitted with lamps, emitting blue light, or capable of emitting blue lights. Whole heap of that upon the road. Whole heap of that. $15,000. Operating motor vehicle fitted with spot lamp, enabling beam of light to be deflected in any direction. $10,000. Only for them SUV have them kind of light there, especially the one that we carry the open back SUV them. Operating motor vehicle on a road where the overall height exceeds 4.2 meters from the ground. $20,000. Operating motor vehicle or trailer where the load projects more than 15 centimeters beyond either side without the use of the required warning device to indicate the extent of the projection. $30,000. Operating motor vehicle or trailer where the load projects more than 30 centimeters beyond the rear without the use of the required warning device to indicate the width or length of projection. $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 2591 if the overall length of the vehicle exceeds the specified in regulation 32. $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 259-1 if the overall width of the vehicle exceeds 3.5 meters. $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 259 if the overall width of the vehicle exceeds that specification in regulation 33. $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 259 in time when motor vehicle cannot be clearly discerned at a distance of 150 meters. $500,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer is not in good working order. All right, let me read that again. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer is not in good working order. $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer is placed and maintained so that the exhaust or smoke leaks into the driving cab or passenger compartment. $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer, when tested, exceeds the Jamaica motor vehicle exhaust emission standard. $10,000. Whole per man have to pay $10,000 for that one there. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer, when tested, exceeds the we read that one there a while ago. $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust or smoke from engine causes nuisance or obstruction to the vision of other road users. $10,000. Why? Police don't want some money. Just come to my area going to Stony Hill. And you see, oh, exhaust things there. Yes, we'll come forward.
The time on IWFM is?
Yeah, the time is 10 minutes to 4 o'clock. We are reading out the regulation that was just given by the government to really curtail the whole heap of madness we are going on the road and for see how them can make some more money for the people them. Operating motor vehicle where the exhaust or smoke from the engine causes nuisance or obstruction to the vision of other road users. $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where the exhaust pipe or silencer is in such a position that oil or other flammable liquid or material can drip or fall onto the exhaust pipe or silencer. $10,000. What the thing them have to go look for now, but them find it still. Let me find it. Here a little bit. Oh, we done. I done it, you know. I want them she have more than me, yeah, because I don't have no more.
May I have some more?
Me reach an operating motor vehicle where the exhaust pipe or silencer is in such a position that oil or other flammable liquid or material can drip or fall into the exhaust pipe or silencer. But if you have more, you can read it, you know, Bridget. Come and have no more, yeah. If you want to read it.
So, this one says operating motor vehicle without driver's license permit. You did go through that already.
Yeah.
There's another one. Overtaking, causing obstruction. That fine is $10,000. Parking in such a position as to obstruct traffic. That fine is $5,000.
Me never read them there.
No, some of these are others where they... All right. So, these are them similar in some ways, but me read somewhere not similar.
Yeah.
Pouring petrol with engine running on with naked light.
I tell you.
That fine is $4,000. Providing services of a driving instructor without being certified by the authority. That is $40,000. Refusal to allow vehicle to be weighed or tested. That is $20,000. Riding on the outside of a vehicle. That fine is $5,000. Sitting or traveling or permitting person to sit or travel with load being transported. That fine $5,000. Like
hold on there.
Like you carry some load upon a truck back.
Nobody no feel at the truck back?
No. No, not with the load.
What? Well, that will work out now because the man them who depend usually the man them who take it off or put it on.
Like some man carry black and sun
so
and
whatever
go and load.
If I get the next traffic car and drive
sitting at the cab of the vehicle, I guess.
Okay.
This one you know motor and may have a lick one. Smoking ganja while driving or attempting to drive or while being in charge of a vehicle on a road. That fine is $10,000. And while me agree with it in terms of principle, in terms of the smoking and the driving, and me understand say ganja or marijuana can have some effects on your psyche and all of these things, but my discrimination with it is the fact that them leave out cigarette. So is it okay if you drive and smoke a cigarette?
No, it can't be okay because them say you must smoke in a public and the passenger vehicle is a public place.
So out of the things that is should have said smoking ganja and just smoking.
No, smoking in the vehicle is not allowed.
But it's specific with ganja. So
usual discrimination against ganja because
discriminatory.
Yes, it's discriminatory because cigarette, the passenger vehicle is a public place. And nobody not supposed to have smoke in a passenger vehicle. In a bus or in a car.
A passenger vehicle, it just say while being in charge of a vehicle on the road. So any vehicle, so even if you in a private vehicle,
they are not.
Yeah, even in your private vehicle, you are go along and
you're not supposed to smoke?
No. No. It says
so you can't smoke a cigarette
while driving or attempting to drive or while being in charge of a vehicle.
You're not supposed to smoke.
No smoking of ganja.
Ganja.
$10,000. Stopping within 12 meters of a bus stop sign. That is $10,000. Towing motor vehicle on a toll road by means other than by a tow truck. That fine, $20,000.
We can't agree with that, you know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use any other vehicle than a tow truck.
Yeah, but we can't agree with that, Rasta. Suppose you broke down in the night and you have somebody to drive. You're but your car broke down. And you can tow you go to the nearest gas station also. Anyway, go on.
Well, all right, there's more to that further down. All right. Transporting dangerous goods while carrying passengers who are unqualified, $25,000. Transporting dangerous goods without being certified to do so, $20,000. Traveling on or permitting person to drive. No, traveling on or permitting a person to travel or drive in or on a motor vehicle or a trailer while body protrudes beyond the side or rear, $5,000.
Yeah, we'll read that already too.
Unlawful use of siren or other similar device.
Yeah.
That fine is $10,000. All right. Using a car to draw a trailer where the unladen weight equals or exceeds the weight of the drawing vehicle.
Of the car.
Yeah, $30,000.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Using a motor tractor to draw more than 2 trailers at one time, $30,000. Using a revolving lamp, okay, yes, you did use that one day. Using a truck to draw more than 1 trailer at one time, that fine is $30,000 also. Using electronic communication device while driving or operating a vehicle, and that is a $10,000 fine. Using motor vehicle on the road which is not licensed in accordance with the Act, $5,000. Using motor vehicle to damage road sign, that fine is $50,000.
Yeah, all right. You know, say, me and the brother them seem shy to talk about something the way. Them have some sign, them say the furniture them call it. If you drive on the road bad, and you serve out a hole, you could go over a precipice and lick a wall where the government put up and lick a sign and drop it down. you have to go pay for the sign.
$50,000.
A madness because you don't take to lick down the sign. And the road cars you have to do it. Because they don't fix it, especially through the junction here. So terrible. Anyway, go on.
All right. Using motor vehicle to tow a broken down or disabled vehicle in contravention of regulation 249-1, $10,000. Using wireless communication device to view, send, or compose an electronic message while driving, $10,000. Willfully defacing or destroying document, that fine is $10,000 also. And previously when you were going through and you did reach the number 27, and I did say to you, there were some more there. So let me go back to that. Driving or attempting to drive motor vehicle across funeral procession.
Yeah, that one there.
Okay, that fine is $5,000.
Yeah, make the funeral part before you move.
Yes. Driving, all right, this is similar to one where I just read electronic communication device, operating motor vehicle with electronic device, driving, riding in motor vehicle without seatbelt on. Yeah, some of these are similar. This one now about exceeding speed limit. Exceeding speed limit in construction zone, 33 to 49 kilometers per hour. That fine is $20,000. 16 to CM exceeding limit in construction zone, 16 to 30 kilometers per hour. That fine, $12,000. Exceeding speed limit in construction zone, 50 or more kilometers per hour. Fine, $30,000. Exceeding speed limit in school safety zone, 16 to 32 kilometers per hour, $12,000. Exceeding speed limit in school safety zone, 33 to 49 kilometers per hour, $20,000. Exceeding speed limit in school safety zone, 50 or more kilometers per hour, that fine, $30,000. Exceeding speed limit, 16 to 32 kilometers per hour, that is $6,000. Exceeding speed limit, 33 to 49 kilometers per hour, $10,000. And exceeding speed limit, 50 or more kilometers per hour, $15,000. There's this one says excessive noise, that's $10,000.
Yeah.
And yeah, these are like, I guess, for trucks also. Excess weight, 1,001 kilogram to 5,000 kilogram overweight, $100,000. Excess weight, 500 to 1,000 kilogram, that is $25,000. Failing to allow vehicle to be, all right, yeah, they do that one. Failing to allow vehicle to be overtaken. All right, so I guess we cover it back then. Yeah, man. I guess we cover it back.
I don't know them have enough police to really patrol these things or secure these things, but I wish them luck and I hope the driver them get something of themselves to say if them don't follow these instructions, them have to go pay up. You know, and I hope say it will work. I don't want to drop nothing in the water yet so now, but trust me, knowing the Jamaica, we need more regulation that is usable. And this is very usable, but we need who's going to stand up there. You need more police to do them something now. You need more police to do them something now. Right across the island.
And you see, outside of the indisciplined motor, one of the things that you mentioned while you were going through, in terms of like, use an example for say, all right, if you see one patrol and you have to shift from the patrol and so you lick one wall or one sign where you have to go now pay for or responsible for. My issue is that while we need all these measures in terms of upgrading the Road Traffic Act and thing and for drivers on the road, and pedestrians also exercise more discipline and more knowledge of the road laws and rules and all of these things. Government main responsibility in all of this is to fix the roads. Yeah, man, we can't drive on pothole road and some little donkey track and then go try enforce rules and laws and regulations.
Donkey track.
On that.
Yeah, I agree with your brother.
Yeah, man, fix the road them.
All right, this is the Stepping Razor. I hope it was useful to you. For those of you who listen, Stepping Razor, I will say, you can't so never hear them.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.